Well, we had a new TWAB release yesterday, and there's some questions that we have about some of the things that they told us. I talked with Jay about it a little bit, and we're gonna have another. I think we're doing a Jay podcast on his channel next Thursday. We're gonna talk about this and some other things. Um, I don't know how much people care about this. I have seen more friends uninstall the game this last week. So Bungie is dying for some of us. I mean, Destiny is dying for some of us. I know what I want for the game to bring me back. Like I said, I'm going to do the bare minimum with the stuff that I bought. I think next season we'll let all the seasonal content be released, and then I'll go in one day and just play it all the way it should be played. And yeah, I have a list of demands, and if I don't get it, I will probably not buy Lightfall. I'm leaning very much towards not buying it, especially since I don't really have people to play it with anymore. So this week at Bungie, I wonder how many more weeks you guys are going to hear that. We prepare for crossplay. Okay. The annual Solstice of Heroes event is coming to an end next Tuesday, August 3rd, so we have 1 week left. Half a week left. You have a little under 5 days to complete your armor objectives. White glows don't have a deadline, so if you're still gathering orbs and objectives, take your time. I need to do a dungeon and a master nightfall with somebody. I'd like to get that done today if someone wants to jump on. But I want to make sure I get all the triumphs done before Tuesday. And I think you have to get the white glows done. That's my impression, because my triumphs aren't done, but I have all the armor sets for everybody. That's a cool picture, though. It's a very cool picture. Crossplay is coming in Season 15. Crossplay comes to life. Guardians across Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and Stadia will be able to join fire teams to take on the darkness together. Boundaries will be broken and new friendships will be forged no matter the platform. I know yesterday Sarge told me that Kaz told me that he couldn't wait for crossplay because, he said it. It's too hard finding people to play with. It's just too hard. But the thing is, you shouldn't need crossplay to find people to play with. How do you add friends? How will matchmaking work? And what will the UI look like? A bunch of answers will be found below. We'll have a few images to help guide you through the user interface so you know what to expect at launch. Note, these previews will be in English, but the crossplay UI will include all supported languages. Without further ado, let's dive in. So, we are going to cover the Guardian's identity naming changes. I'm a little worried about this. Bungie friends, fireteam invites and multiplayer, privacy, crossplay matchmaking, crossplay communication, and the crossplay roadmap. In a crossplay world that also supports cross-save, it quickly became clear to us that we had a Guardian identity crisis. We didn't want the name over your Guardian's head to change based on where you logged into the game. We felt this fought against the fantasy of who you are in the new unified Destiny community. Even more concerning, we didn't want the names of your friends and clanmates to change based on where they logged into the game. Having to keep a who's who cheat sheet of your friends' names didn't meet our effortless bar for crossplay. As such, we're converting everyone's name over to an identity that will remain consistent across all platforms you played from. We're calling this your Bungie name. While this will cause a one-time naming reshuffle, we feel this is better for everyone in the long run. Here's how Bungie names will work and look. You'll have the Bungie name with a hashtag number like what you have on Battle.net. So it's exactly like Battle.net. And that's what it'll look like on the interface. So you'll see the person's name. So it would say Diebear on the banner, on the emblem, and if you go down below, it says Bungie name and it has the hashtag. An example of what people look like in the tower. That's not exactly shocking. What's in a name? As part of the creation of Bungie names, we'll be running all player names through a character filtration process and an offensive term moderation process. Offensive term. I was thinking football. First, we will be stripping out all characters that we are unable to display in the game or that can't be typed into the player search box via console virtual keyboards. You're not going to see any more guns. That's sad. This means some of the extended character sets we have supported for player names on Steam will no longer be able to be used. We will miss you, fellow Guardian, hand cannon, sniper rifle, rocket launcher, but we do want your console friends to be able to find you via player search. Okay, that does make sense. Sucks, but it makes sense. Although, if you have the hashtag, the display name doesn't really matter. Let's be real. I think it's funny, and I'm 44. In fact, the older I get, the more immature I get. So there you go. It is possible that due to removing these characters, players will end up with empty names or names that result in offensive terms. If your name ends up empty or includes a moderated term, you will find the quite unremarkable Guardian random. I don't like that they're moderating terms. Willie's name was censored, and his name really is Willie, but it was censored back when they were censoring everything. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I hope they're not heavy-handed with this. We highly recommend you think carefully about what name you'd like to rock in Destiny 2 sooner rather than later, as we don't want you to be stuck with a handle you're not overly fond of when the name change feature goes live. So you will be stuck with this name, which sucks, because a lot of us like to change our names. Like, I have TTV in my name, so does Jay, but I'm transitioning to YouTube. So what if I stop streaming on Twitch altogether? I don't want TTV in my name. So they're kind of screwing people here. Like, names are a communication thing. That was my biggest concern. Adding friends, you can log into Destiny 2 on a device where you want to turn platform friends into Bungie friends, and then issue requests via the roster screen. Okay, that never works for me. Yeah, that doesn't work for me. We always have to friend each other through Steam. You can search for your friends using player search on the invite screen. And you can use Bungie.net Friends Finder, where you can link all your platforms and then issue Bungie friend requests to all your platform friends. Yeah. I hope we can still friend each other through Steam. In order to make Fireteam invites work across all platforms, we've pulled all of the invite infrastructure into the game. When you get a Fireteam invite, you'll see an in-game invite notification. To accept the invite, you'll navigate to the roster screen, then the invites section, and then interact with the invite to accept and join your fire. Why not just do a pop-up like other games do? Do you want to join this fire team? Yes? No? Wow. Teaming up with potential new friends, Destiny is a game filled with aspirational content. To help players find each other, our community has built a series of external group finding forums and tools, including our own Fireteam Finder, which can now issue Fireteam invites to all platforms. When building Crossplay, we wanted to make sure that our new Fireteam invite system wasn't getting in the way to building your Fireteam. It probably will, because it currently doesn't work. Members of our community who experience targeted harassment, we've added a block system so players can protect the guys. I actually asked Bungie for this in year 2 during Forsaken. Hey, there's a block feature in your game. Why can't I block people? Because I had people in PvP harassing me. Like, the feature has always been there. It just didn't work. Okay. Of course, it says that said there are members of our community who experience. It's probably them. They're the ones getting harassed, so now they want a block feature. Because Bungie's not in a good place right now. Targeted harassment can result in account restrictions and bans. Be kind to each other. Okay. PvP. PC players will match with other PC players. Is it just... Okay, yeah, competitive modes. Console players will match with other console players. Stadia will be in the console pool. And fire teams with any combination of PC players and console players will match in the PC player pool. For PvE modes, there will be one global matchmaking pool. Well, this will be fascinating. Based on the crossplay experiment this last summer, I talked with a lot of my PC friends, and they said that the matchmaking was interesting because a lot of the people on their teams weren't really that good. We just assumed they were all console. I know the console people are here going to be like, listen here, mofo. But yeah, console is a different animal, guys. It really is. When crossplay releases, voice chat between platforms will not be no one uses your voice chat anyway. It's trash. It was so quiet when Destiny 2 came out. Okay, if you're using game voice chat, guys, And, just no. Crossplay launch isn't the end of our ambition. There are a number of improvements we'll be bringing to the social experience of Crossplay leading up to the Witch Queen. Early Season 15, Bungie name and Bungie friends. Cross-platform invites, multiplayer matchmaking, player search, and social privacy. Soon after launch, there will be cross-platform voice chat, which again, just use Discord. You can use it on your phone too. Winter Bungie name changes. Winter text chat display on consoles. God, that doesn't sound fun. Text chat on well, they'll display it on consoles. Winter text input via USB keyboards on consoles. Oh, okay. That's good for consoles. Okay. All right. So there's one burning question we didn't answer here. When exactly does crossplay go live? The team is working hard to do the I's, to dot the I's and cross the T's. So they don't know? Wow, okay. Yeah, it's funny. With Overwatch, crossplay just showed up one day. They were like, hey guys, here's crossplay, have fun. It was that simple. I used to use in-game voice chat all the time because in Overwatch, it's amazing. It really is. And then Battle.net has its own voice chat that we use as an alternate when Discord goes down. And it's amazing. It actually works just like Discord. Like, you can bring as many people as you want into a voice chat, and you can adjust the individual volumes. It's really good. So, having been a person who always used in-game voice chat, when I bought Destiny, and I bought it at the beginning with my Overwatch friends, we went into in-game voice chat and we couldn't hear each other. Like, we could, but it was terrible. We'd crank it up and we still couldn't really hear each other. So that's when I adopted Discord. I was like, fine, let me download Discord. Well, that's a lie. Discord didn't work on my other computer. So then I bought a gaming PC the following year because after a few Bungie or Destiny updates, I couldn't play Destiny 2 anymore. So, like, I bought the gaming computer, I think, in May, started streaming in June, and picked up Destiny in July again. And I was using Discord by that point because streamer. And also Discord worked on my new gaming PC. And that was it. Now it's like, I don't want to use in-game voice chat, period, unless we're doing proximity chat. Overwatch is toxic. All PvP games are toxic. All of them. Dude, I went into Call of Duty the other day, Warzone, and I have the chat turned on because when I'm in a group and we're playing Warzone together, when we kill somebody, we'll hear interesting things. Sometimes it's really funny. Sometimes it's TOS, and it's like, did he really just say that? What? Like, Psycho almost spit his coffee out the other day when he heard what I heard. But I loaded into Plunder the other day with a guy who was on console. Like, all my teammates were on console, and there was so much noise coming from his mic. It was just constantly on and off, and he wasn't saying anything. It was just, the mic was being triggered constantly. And finally, I just turned voice chat off in the game. It was insane. So yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of I don't know. Your PC players aren't going to use it. We're not going to use it. You're allowed to suck at Warzone. It's great. It is a great game. We've been playing Plunder lately. It's a lot of fun. Lord Saladin should return, or he returns next week to host the final Iron Banner of the season. I will probably get drunk and go in and try to get the rest of my sniper kills, or ask Nexus to do it for me. I need sniper kills. Once the confetti and decorations from Solstice have been cleared, your power will be tested in Crucible Combat. Starts August 3rd, ends August 10th. Okay, I need to stop reading the BS. Dude, Reese Walker is god tier. I have the god roll for that. Like, I have the god roll. It's amazing. And Archon's Thunder can be earned from the quest. That must be the sniper rifle. Mind you, I got them without even finishing the quest. So, Bungie Foundation, like I said, give to a local charity or St. Jude's instead. Bungie store updates. Don't buy. Please don't buy from the Bungie store. They've driven away most of their players. That's a fact. That's not an opinion. The data is there. Don't give them money. They need to learn. The eyes on the Goister Exotic Ghost Shell should now be visible on all platforms. An issue that allowed a small number of players to circumvent Fireteam privacy settings on Steam has been resolved. Kid got banned, permabanned the other day from repeatedly joining DMG's team. Master Vaulted Glass loot lockouts have been separated from normal. And both are now available independently each week. Pinnacle loot will only drop from the first weekly clear regardless of difficulty. Known issues. There's a visual issue with helmets when using the Prefectus cloak ornament. The Bombardier's bomb detonations deal no damage to active supers. The Metro Shift shader may not unlock when purchasing the Year 1 shader bundle. And video settings that have been turned off revert when starting Destiny 2. Huh. Okay. Movies of the week. We can watch those later. DMG talking about himself. All right. Last week's TWAB was short. I didn't do a video on it because it was short. They're getting rid of Synstrands. They're removing one of the... Is it Synstrands or... I don't know. They're removing the useless... they're all useless, but... Yes, Synstrands are being removed from the game. Bounties will be purchasable using 10,000 Glimmer instead. So there you go. You don't have to earn Synstrands. So it's less grindy. Nightfalls have double rewards this week. Get it done before Tuesday. There you go, guys. Store updated. That's your TWAB, yo! If you'd like to support this channel, liking and commenting on the videos tells YouTube to share these videos with others who may find them useful. If you'd like to provide monetary support to help keep this channel up and running, visit my locals and Subscribe Star communities.